Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where I am back here in the Darlaja, where it looks like Belakar has finally come to a decision.
I have another task for you, should you be willing.
You quietly ask Bellandor if he's decided whether or not to accept the offer from the Order of the Eagle. I have not. There are many things to consider. The cost may outweigh the benefit. Speaking of costs, life goes on and there are still things that need doing in the Fleet Fast. Traders that are permitted to sell their goods and services within the Fleet Fast are required to pay regular dues to be allowed to do so. When I am not at sea, this is something that I like to do personally. It's good to be seen and to meet them in person, but the additional workload brought on by the reopening of the Darlaja has been taxing. You'll be helping me a great deal if you would collect these dues for me. If any of them give you trouble, I guarantee that a little bit of rough handling will convince them that paying you is as good as paying me. So collect dues from the fruit peddler, the cloth peddler, the fishmonger, the old bastion innkeeper, and the Fleet Watch tavern. So it sounds like it's time to go into the Fleet Watch. Or is that the Fleet Fast? Well, I better move fast if I'm to get this done right. Let's see who this is. This is the Bastion, the old Bastion innkeeper. Hello there.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of peace?
Is it time for dues again already? Here, this should cover it. Yeah, alright. At least there was no trouble in that case. Now, where's the next one? Up here. Ah, the Fleet Watch Tavern. Is Bellacor's wife still here?
What do you want?
Do you mistake me for a fool? I don't give money away to strangers. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we'll see. We can only hope that he survives this. Oh, please stop. I'll give you what I owe. Ah, here's the next merchant, the fruit seller. Hello, dues are due.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of peace?
Oh, yes, here you are. Okay, good. Now, the next peddler. This is the cloth dealer. Where's Belondor? I will not pay you, outlander. Uh-oh. Fine. Stop, please. I'll give you what I owe. And now the final one. It's hard to make a dignified entrance here. Hello. Oh, yes, I have it right here. Okay. Well, 3 out of 5 is fine. At least you didn't try to smash you with that mace. Now, back to Belondor. Here are the dues.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what this is about,
But
but now I grow suspicious.
Meshka says that she would like to meet with you again at the Fleet Watch. I was just there. Off with you before I decide to have you followed. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Ah, there she is. Sorry I missed you when I was here earlier.
I am glad you made it.
The memorial is almost ready to go. The last bit of business that needs to be tended to is the invitations. Here is a list of the surviving family members of the crew that reside in the city. Please pay each of them a visit and invite them to the memorial. In the meantime, I will see to finishing touches and collect Belondor. Return here when you are ready. Oh yes, the memorial. Talk to Telkenza's wife. Talk to Behir, Kalam's son, Ochab, Hafrat's brother, Parnach, Marian's mother, and Imara, Salix's wife. All right, 2 wives, a son, a mother, and a brother. All right. At least this time I don't have to rough them up, I hope. I've been told that Ashman is here on this ship. Ah, here she is.
What will become of us now?
A memorial? How thoughtful. Of course I'll be there. All right. Thank you for attending. There we go. Now let's find the next one. The next one is somewhere around the gut. If I don't run into too many gut rats here. So what I really need to do is to find the right spot. I always get lost in the gut. There we go. Now, I need better gut feelings about where to go in here. Preferably not into every single gut rat. I think I just going in circles around the area where this person is. It's got to be somewhere in this shabby area. Ah! The Leeward House Tavern. Are they around here? Excuse me? Ah! There he is. Beck here. Camazol's son.
Leave me to my sorrows.
I will do anything for Balandor and Meshka. Allow me to get cleaned up and I'll be there. Thank you. Now, there's another one near the Swain's. Oh. I believe they are this way. So I can get in here without running into any rats in here. Okay. Ah! Here we are. This is Ochab. Ochab is Hakref's brother.
What a sorry time we live in.
A memorial? You know, I think that would be very nice. Yes, you could count on me to be there. All right? Just don't get trampled on by a horse, all right? Ah, I think this is one of them. This is Imara, and Imara is Salix's wife. I suppose I should. I suppose I should sober up then, eh? Yes, I will attend. All right, and now Mariam's mother. This looks like a mother that's lost her child.
Too much blood has been shed in Umbar.
How generous of them to pay for memorial. Yes, I would love to go and see it. All right. Now, back to Meshka. I have informed all of the kin.
Everyone has been invited.
It seems that we're ready.
Already then.
And talk to me again when you're ready to go. I think that it's the perfect time to go.
Now that the family members are all gathered, we can begin the memorial in tribute of the crew of the Iskantan. Thank you for your assistance with making this all come together.
When I first asked for your help, I was unsure of your intentions, or if you would even show up. I must tell you, though, that I am glad that you did. Belandor has told me that you have been aiding him, and I'm glad for him that you have our friend. It is my hope that this memorial will help him move past the current unease. He has not been kind to himself. He will not be able to do what he needs to do in such a state. All right?
Come.
All right, and here we are. Oh, oh, there it is. You see a painting of Belandor valiantly attempting to defend his doomed crew.
Thank you all for coming. The fearless crew of the Iskanta will live on in us and in the memories of all who knew them. This memorial will remind all who see it of their noble sacrifice.
There was nothing noble about it. It was outright murder. And it was my fault. I do not ask for your forgiveness, nor do I deserve it. I just...
Do not put this on yourself, Belandor. You are not the one who killed them. That is right. It was the vile sea shadow. Yes, they loved you, Belandor, as we do. Do not blame yourself. Asgard Sea Shadow deceived us all. I would see his head rolling on a pike. I agree. You did not do this. We know that you're an honorable man.
Stand, my husband. Do not lament that you did not die with them. I need you. This city needs you. The snake Azagoth will come to regret the day he did not kill Belandor of the Fleet Fast.
Yes, my love. You are correct, as always.
Finally. As you approach Belandor, he looks haggard, older than you remember him being, and is clearly troubled. Pineleaf, I have a few things to take care of before I leave here, but I would like to speak with you later. Meet me back at the Darlaja when it's convenient for you. All right? I suppose that means to the Darlaja? I hope everything's settled now?
This is not how I expected today to go, my friend.
Belandor forces a small smile. He looks at you in the eye. I will meet with the Order of the Eagle and see what they have to offer. For better or for worse.
I would like you to come with me to this meeting.
I don't truly think that Prince Imrahil has any evil intentions, but in my heart, I don't think that I'll ever be able to forget that the steward of Gondor, whom I served faithfully, ordered my death and sent a man that I loved like a brother to do it. The experience has made me cautious, to say the least. If you would accompany me, we should travel separately, to not arouse any suspicion. I am to meet this Tabrim fellow in Umbar at a place called Takhar, the cellars, and east of Timlachim. Meet us there. All right, find a meeting place, Tamaka, the cellars. All right, back into Umbar I believe that this is the proper corridor in which to find him. Ah, here is Belandor, and here is Tabrim?
I am relieved you made it.
Let us hear what this spy for Gondor has to say.
Thank you for agreeing to our offer. I was not sure you would accept, but I am grateful for it.
We can work out the details of the emissary at a later time. Enough time has been wasted already, and the longer we wait, the further away the sea shadow gets. Tabrim speaks calmly, like a man in full control, but you can see that he is sweating nervously. This is what the Order has learned. Azagath and Akasi were seen outside the city, getting supplies for a journey overland, which is why your scout ships have found nothing. We have a theory that when they fled to Makakorbo, it was... hold on a moment. I've got this arachnid interrupting me. You know, things like this always happen. Nothing unusual about it. Okay, what were you saying? Yes. When they fled to Makakorbo, it was no mere coincidence that they went to a temple of Sauron. We believe that it's possible that they went to the temple to retrieve something, some evil relic perhaps, some knowledge of power that they needed. If you happen to know or can find out what they went to Makakorbo for, it would surely reveal where they went. All right? Well, what do you say?
This is unexpected news. I was short-sighted.
I was short-sighted and assumed that they would have fled by sea. I also assumed that the only purpose of going to Makakorbo was its convenience. I was not privy to any plans that they had. I see now that they planned to use me and my crew as a delaying tactic all along, else I would have known of their plans. A new sense of resolve settles over Belondor, and he nods to himself. It's unavoidable, Pineleaf. We must return to Makakorbo and see what we can learn there. I had hoped to never set foot in that evil place again, but visiting that place only in my nightmares will not help us. Would you accompany me? Oh, we should go now before my courage fails me. Yeah, I understand.
Are you prepared to accompany me to Makakorbo?
Let me know when you're ready. I want to be finished with this business. Yes. Let's go. And let's see, talk to Belondor in the needs and without being defeated. Talk to him without being defeated. Alright. That's a scary thing to have. Yeah, let's go.
And so we return to Makakorbo, the Temple of Sauron. I had hoped to never see this foul place again, and yet here we are. When last we were in this room together, we faced each other as enemies.
How is it that it feels like an eternity ago, but also like it was just yesterday? I have been trying to push all of this from my mind. It seems that the only way that I would be able to go on. But I see now that closing off the heart does not within was an injustice. They are family to me, Pineleaf, and I miss them with all of my heart. But is that not the danger at any time that you choose love? I don't think I care much about the alternative.
This cursed place has a darkness that sticks to you like rancid oil, tainted and foul. I blame myself for being a fool. They trusted me with their lives, and I failed them.
I still hold myself responsible for my poor decisions, but I'm not the one who killed them, and my hatred should be directed to Azagoth and not to myself. I knew him for many years. I thought him to be a friend. Men of a common purpose and a similar mind. What evil lurks inside of him, I wonder, to give him the power to rip souls from the bodies and command their spirits like his puppets? And how did I not see it before?
Come, friend. We should conduct our business here quickly.
Yeah. As quickly as we may. This does not look like a very pleasant location. Belondor stops for a moment and looks around. He mutters something to himself, and he can see his face that something has occurred to him. Oh, what's that?
Look there. The way is open. I've seen Azagoth and Nikasi climb this stair.
Oh. This doesn't look very nice. Prepare yourself for a fight, Pine Leaf. There are enemies ahead. They will not stay our search. Bats. There we go. Gachabed? Gabekid? Something. Yeah, I'll just call them bats.
We must find out why they came here of all places. Surely it will help us find them.
I hope so. We got more of these. Batty kebs, or whatever you call them. There you go. I know we'll have to fight some more of them because I need 2 more to finish out the quest. Nothing this way. Well, I see 2 more bats. I wonder if Gabachid is just the Umbari word for bat, or if it means you spot something at the end of this hall. Okay, good. I think. Assuming we can get there. Found a map. A map.
Huh? What's this then?
Maybe it tells us the location of something? Well, let's see. This large map is on an old and tattered tapestry. The right half of it has been cut and torn from what remains, and recently by the looks of it. The lettering on it is written in a language with which you are not familiar. Are you familiar with that language?
I cannot read the script on this map, but I recognize it all the same.
This map is showing the Shield Isles and Cape of Umbar. The eastern half of this map has been taken. Surely, if they are traveling overland, their journey is to the east. Maps themselves are not rare. Something must have been marked on that side of the map that they are trying to find. Considering the previous owners of the map, this indeed bodes ill. Well, yes, it does. What do you say?
I think we have found what we came for. Let us leave this hateful place.
With pleasure. So, what's our plan?
Thank you, my friend, for all you have done.
I cannot imagine what scheme they have put into motion, but they must be stopped, whatever it is. There would be hard work ahead for us, but Azagat and Nakasi will pay for their betrayal. And what do we get? Oh, keepsakes, all sorts of things. Partial map of the depths, partial map, another partial map of the depths. Friend of Belondor of Langstrad. There we go. And that. Okay. And that finishes that. So, what's left? Looks like the quests in Darlaja, I believe, are over now, but we may have other things to do underground. We'll see if that's the case in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.